Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. We've already seen some great plays from this year's rookie class, and there will surely be more to follow as we move through the month of November. Now, let's look at the rookie. Clark in the second game of a back-to-back.
And you always wonder in that case, could fatigue play a role in deciding this game? You know, back-to-backs are hard, but there's no excuses. Everybody has to play them, so you deal with it and make the most of it.
Prime time's checked in for Los Angeles. We've seen it already this season, and P has an elevated intent to win. Anytime he's matched up against one of the league's power teams. You know what? He loves these kind of challenges.
And I don't expect him to hold anything back tonight. With the success they've had in these tough games lately, he's going to go all out to keep building that momentum.
Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. Before in the 5, it's Gordon and Jokic. Then there's Peyton Watson. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Brown in at the shooting guard position. Beauty.
Hey, we can't forget now, over Westbrook's career, he has averaged double-digit assists multiple times.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks, guys. The Lakers this summer signing first-time head coach J.J. Redick. He's a veteran of 15 seasons, and the sharpshooter's rise in broadcasting had been meteoric. The Lakers really want Redick to be their long-term head coach, but the question, with an aging superstar in LeBron, how much patience will exist in L.A. for Redick learning on the job?
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Okay, Shams, we appreciate the reporting.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. What's great about Jokic, GA, is he can put up MVP numbers, and he's got a little personality to him, doesn't he?
He does. You can tell he just loves life. He loves everything he does, especially when he's on the floor, making his teammates better.
Free throw, good. Jokic. Nikola Jokic, Clark, is as skilled a big as we have seen. And when he has the ball, he can really affect the opposition.
Yeah, he's such a great passer, and he's got tremendous size. I mean, people forget because he's pretty nimble and agile that he's, you know, right at 7 feet tall, 7'1", with really long arms. So he's a problem just from the size standpoint. Then you factor in his otherworldly skills as a passer, as a shot maker, as a basketball player. And now you've got something that, as unique as we've seen in, I think, the history of the game.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, briefly spoke with J.J. Redick. Now, I asked him if he has any plan for dealing with the multi-time MVP, Nikola Jokic. He said it's all about balance. If you defend Jokic too aggressively, he'll just kick it out to other guys too softly, and he'll kill you inside. So balance is the key. Sounds like a tough balancing act to pull off, guys.
Thank you, David. Good on the triple. And that's now 10 points for prime time.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Outside Gordon. Pass to Brown. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's prime time. And that one's good. Hachimura.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Westbrook feeling it out a bit. Now, here's Jokic. Jokic draws the double. Here's Watson. The Lakers with the rebound. Just a tremendous run right now for them. 12 straight wins.
Just a fun team to watch when you get right to it. I mean, the way they're executing at both ends of the floor, it seems like they're getting better each game. Communication, ball control, ball security, defensively. They are very adaptable, and we've seen how they adjust, always learning and constantly tweaking the winning formula.
Gordon inside. He's covered by Hachimura. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. The Lakers making a switch here. Vanderbilt's checked in. Los Angeles leading by 3. And the points coming for them now, Greg, in bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
Pass to Doncic. Vanderbilt with it. Here's prime time. Oh, what a play!
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
Here's Strother. And just miss after miss right now.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
24 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to primetime. Driving to the basket. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Here's Strother. They get passes to Gordon. Tries from 16. LeBron grabs the miss.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
And so it's Los Angeles, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Back to the action in just a minute. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Lakers?
Right away, they showed us they weren't going to shy away from the mid-range game, and it's proving to be an effective tool for them.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
On the floor for Denver as we get going here in the second quarter. They've got Saric, and it's Brown in at the 1 spot. Pass to Saric. Here's Najee for the 3. Primetime grabs the board. And though the Nuggets have some excellent outside shooters, Clark, they've been more prolific inside the arc the last couple years.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, they were an extreme example of that, Kevin. First in the league in 2-point attempts, and then dead last, almost dead last, in 3-point attempts. Not what most people would think when looking at the Nuggets.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And, guys, this has not been a season to remember for him at the free throw line, certainly to this point.
Takes it inside. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Pass to Najee. Shot clock at 5. That one's in there. The Lakers' lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Saric.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target. As we see Connect expand his game, Dalton will get more active as a passer.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Saric, a screen on Reeves. Here's Brown. Rebound the Lakers. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in blowout fashion.
Truly record-setting fashion. Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20. Points, we might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, we all know the Lakers have to pound the ball inside. LeBron James says, we have attackers. That's who we are. That's what we do. We're not shooting 40 to 50 threes a game. We don't have the luxury of being that team. Working it into the paint, that's what we're really good at. Kevin, they play to their strengths.
They got a lot of strength. Got to do it. Thanks, D.A. And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And the Lakers with some changes. LeBron, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. And Doncic is subbed in for Connect. Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
And here's Jokic outside.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And that one's good. Hachimura. Hachimura's got his second basket of the night.
Oh, great ball movement there.
There's 1:59 left to play here in the half. Jokic a screen. Here's Watson. Lakers with the rebound. And going against Denver, their first meeting of the season.
And they swept this club in the regular season, but ended up falling to them in the playoffs.
Yeah, that just shows you never know how the regular season and playoff matchups are going to play out. I mean, who knows how it plays out tonight? We'll watch and find out.
Here's Najee. 9 points last game. And that one drops for him.
And Jokic is one of the best passing big men in the game. He has a great feel for when to dish the rock.
Drives to the hoop. Prime time's shot is good.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
The Nuggets trail by 16. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor, because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Austin Reeves. Let's see some of the numbers here for Aaron Gordon.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage, and it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
1:05 left to play here in the second quarter. Brown the pass to Westbrook. And again, Denver no good. And here are the Lakers. They're on a 16-7 run. Here's Primetime. He's covered by Westbrook. Here's Primetime. Westbrook pulls it in. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. It's a 16-point game. Got that one up quick. Brown's got 6 in the quarter.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Here's Primetime. 29 points for him last game against Orlando.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look. But when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Pass to Doncic. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. They get Russell Westbrook.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
Boy, with all the contact he drew there, that would have been a heck of a bucket. He nearly got it to go.
And he makes the first. And the Lakers making a change here. And so we conclude the first half. Lakers lead by 14. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Los Angeles.
Thanks for stopping.
In that game against the Knicks, this one should be a great test for them, a benchmark for how they stack up against the rest of the league. I want to see if they're up for the challenge, maybe even pull off the upset.
And looking now at that first half where everything was going wrong for the Nuggets.
They're getting destroyed inside. I'm pretty sure even Kenny could get a layup on them right now.
Shaq.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will... Los Angeles with some changes. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Jackson Hayes. Vanderbilt comes in for Rui Hachimura. And Primetime subbed in for James. Here's Primetime. No good on the quick 3. Here's Denver now. They're on a 13-5 run. Primetime is out there with Doncic. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Austin Reeves. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 5 spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Gordon. Denver passing it around. Pickett, no good. Lakers leading by 16. Here's Primetime. Basket good. Primetime's got 27 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Pass to Strother. No good with the elbow jumper. Lakers shooting has been just fantastic, around 65% tonight, getting exactly what they want when they want it. Primetime's shot is good.
into the game, is it fair to say he's hotter?
Well, that might be fair, but I wouldn't want to take away from what he did in that last game. I mean, let's just say it's a pretty nice run he's on, no matter how you decide to frame it up.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Los Angeles on top, running away with it. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And Denver will start the fourth quarter with. They've got Šarić, and it's Tyson in at the 2. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. Denver making a switch here. Pickett's checked in. Here's Primetime. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Primetime's got 32 points in the game.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
And the layup's good off the glass. Primetime's got 34 points.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
To the inside, here's Strother. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Here's Primetime. The fader. Šarić grabs the board. Nuggets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Here's Pickett, defended by Vincent.
And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope, up and in with a one-hand finish, the most basic possible.
Yeah, he still made it look good, though.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. And it's Primetime missing.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's Strother. Primetime grabs the board. Primetime's got his 4th rebound in this one. Sinks the triple. Primetime's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for Los Angeles.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Timeout called, Nuggets. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for the Lakers. Gannett comes in for LeBron. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Primetime grabs the board. Primetime's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Over in the corner, Vincent lets it go with a 3. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little 3 happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
And Gannett comes to help. Watson kicks to Gordon. Clock at 6. Westbrook with a wide open look. They grab their own miss.
Oh, man. Savvy, size, length, strength, touch. Jokic, a low down on the blocks.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pass to connect. Here's Primetime. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by the Nuggets. Westbrook's got his 6th rebound on the night. Now Jokic. Westbrook passes to Brown. Down low. Vanderbilt with the steal.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Lakers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season. You love to get an opponent figured out early when you're going to be seeing them that often.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for prime time.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
And he can't hit the second. And you look at this year's Denver team, you know, Greg, trying to get more from their bench than they did last year.
Yeah, and you just don't want your starters to play so many minutes that they get gassed in the postseason. That's something Denver's trying to avoid this time around. Easier said, though, than done.
There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and Westbrook gets it to go.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Here's Primetime. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Primetime's got 44.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Outside Westbrook. Over Vincent. Again, the Nuggets score.
You know, Westbrook always in control. He gets the shot that he wants to. And over time, that can just wear out a defense.
Here's Primetime. He's covered by Westbrook. There's the pick. Here's Connect. It's stolen by Watson. Outside Westbrook. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that about wraps it up. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. So long and good night, everyone.
Huge moment on the show today as I am ready to unveil my ultimate NBA Dynasty rankings.
All right, I mean, it took you long enough.
Actually, he brought this up 2 weeks ago.
Finally, Toby says something useful.
Oh, thank you.
I mean, it would have taken me 20 minutes, but maybe that's because I know how to ball.
No one knows more than me, Russell,
Whatever.
about anything.
Ooh, that is patently false.
And you can patently
Good game, MP. That's right, MP. They can't stop you. Good win. Let's keep it going.
I've talked to people.
Don't.
Up next, the Lakers taking on the Thunder. For the Los Angeles Lakers, firing on all cylinders, and their record speaks for itself. First in the league with no signs of slipping here at the halfway point. Thunder, Lakers, tip-off. And we welcome you to a special night of regular season hoops. This one counts as part of the NBA Cup. Brian Anderson here, joined by our analyst, Hall of Fame. And we're getting a little deeper into the season now, Doris. For teams off to slow starts, how do they kick it into gear?
I think the answer, BA, is...
So he's checked in for Williams. Well, tonight is a huge game. These are two of the best in the league, and MP has total focus on one thing, helping his team come up with a statement win.
We have to give props to MP's team. They're 3-0 in these monster games between top teams. MP has played a vital role in their perfect record.
This guy is an absolute scorer from anywhere on the floor. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander doing work in the mid-range.
Taking a look at Oklahoma City. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren the 4, Hartenstein the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Caruso in at the 3 spot. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Chet Holmgren said, quote, "It's exciting to have this sort of success early on because it's just rare for young teams. But at the same time, we cannot let it distract us from how much better we have to get. Hopefully, we have a long runway together to figure things out." Brian?
A chance for great things, Allie. Thanks for that.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Thunder trail by 20. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Dort outside. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Vanderbilt to pass to James. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. James has gotten his second bucket.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
They need this. Gilgeous-Alexander no good.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Prime time. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. A huge 24-point lead for them. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, Lakers look pretty much in control here.
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
Alex Len is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Austin Reeves. Then it's Connect. And it's prime time in at the 2. That's the group for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. Gets the 3 to fall.
They've been pretty lax their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Thanks. And this summer saw the passing of Laker legend, three-time Basketball Hall of Famer, the logo, Jerry West, an all-star every year of his outstanding playing career before going on to have such a successful career as a coach and as an executive. Guys, this league will bear his imprint forever. Jerry West will be missed.
An all-time great. Okay, Shams, thank you. Pass to Vanderbilt. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. Buries it from three. Primetime's got 6 here in the quarter.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Williams with the screen. Here's Jang. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Going inside. Here's Primetime. Pass to Connect. Here's Primetime. There's the screen by Lynn. Shot clock at 6. Good on the shot. Primetime's got 15 points.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Caruso finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Can they get it? Vanderbilt pulls it in.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Here's Primetime. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
From outside the arc. Score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Caruso. Pass to Jang. The floater. Rebound by the Lakers. Their first chance this season playing the Thunder. Here's Connect. Primetime passes to Lynn. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass. Lynn's gotten his first bucket of the night.
As of this moment, they look absolutely unstoppable.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Outside Joe. Hits a three-pointer.
Isaiah Joe, a sweet shooter, folks. That three ball is on point.
And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kickability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
And Primetime gets it to go.
Their system is running smooth. And the gap on the scoreboard is widening.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
Gilgeous-Alexander no good.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
And Vanderbilt slams it in.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave no doubt.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To the middle. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 5. The 3. No good. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Lakers ahead, opening up a huge gap. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Hello, everybody. Maybe a bit of a surprise in this one, but what a fantastic first half we witnessed for the Los Angeles Lakers.
They have been so careful with the rock. Smart passes, tight handle on the ball, really speaks to the focus and discipline.
And that defense, try as they might, cannot disrupt their flow. Fellas, what do you say we take a look now at the power rankings?
You look at Los Angeles, they're in that #1 spot for a reason, playing well as a team, making it look easy. Definitely the team to beat right now, guys.
Going to take a lot to knock them out that top spot. Until then, this is their league.
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided completely new group for the Lakers. And also a switch here for Oklahoma City. Caruso is checked in. Los Angeles has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Well, Grant, as you always say, in the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, B.A. And in a 7-game series, defenses disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano-a-mano and create something out of nothing, that's often the best you can get.
Taking a look at the Thunder. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. Jalen Williams is out there with Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Caruso in at the small forward position. Outside, Williams. Pass to Dort. They still need this. The shot, no good.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the 11th pick back in 2018, has developed to the point where he is in the MVP conversation. His coach, Mark Daigneault, said he's improved every year. He's been in the league. It's a testament to his humility. He looks in the mirror, he sees what he needs to improve on, and then he works at it. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. Here's Primetime, and the layup falls. Primetime's got 6 in the quarter.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
They set the screen. Pass to Williams. This one for 3. The putback controls the rebound and the putback. They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
And the shot's good. Primetime's got 30.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 5. From the arc. Drops in the 3. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8.
Nice move to get inside and create a good look for himself.
And so it's Los Angeles, and they're up an insane amount going into the break. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Jared Vanderbilt out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Connect. Then it's Gabe Vincent. And it's prime time in at the shooting guard position. That's the Laker 5. Inside, Joe, the pass to Jones. Well, you look at the so-called super teams that have been assembled in recent years. A lot of cautionary tales.
Yeah, I mean, teams giving up their draft picks for the better part of a decade to bring in a star. It can get ugly really fast if things don't work out.
And the Lakers making a change here. Goodwin's checked in. Grant, how about the rise of OKC? In just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed.
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
Well, Gilgeous-Alexander becoming more and more reliable as a jump shooter. With everything else in his game, look out.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
Pass to Williams. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 on the clock. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. Joe misses.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Vanderbilt, the pass to Vincent. Here's Primetime, covered by Joe. And Primetime gets it to go. Primetime's got 14 points now in the second half.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. The kick out to Williams. No good with the triple.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Primetime. Joe grabs the miss.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that. Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And another miss by Oklahoma City. The Lakers have gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth. Finney-Smith passes to Primetime. Well, Grant, it appears the league expansion is around the corner. Any concerns about spreading the talent too thin?
Not really, B.A. I mean, the global pool of players competing for an NBA roster spot has never been deeper. So there's plenty of talent to go around.
Caruso, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. There's the steal. Pass to Primetime. Moving it up. Here's Goodwin. Stolen by Caruso. To snap the cold streak. Joe misses. And for the Lakers, they're shooting 74%. Just an unbelievable offensive display here.
Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Lakers.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And this will get marked down as their 16th win of the year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Primetime.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
Primetime passes to Vincent. Here's Primetime. The 3. Fires in the triple. Primetime's got 41.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Ooh, powered down with both hands.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Benson grabs a miss, and it's a Lakers ball. They're on a 17-5 run. Here's Primetime. Launches it. And Los Angeles, another three.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. And for the NBA Cup tournament, they finished group play with a 3-1 record.
Yeah, they put some extra effort into these NBA Cup games, if you ask me. Now, proving they came to play this year.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Good game, MP. That's right, MP. They can't stop you.
Night, MP. Way to bring home that W.
So how you feeling about your recent play?
Not gonna lie, Coach.
What's up, everybody? I see MP's made his way into the starting lineup. That's good.
Fans we've seen yet. Make sure you disappoint them.
Look, I know we're short a couple of guys, but this is one of the...
MP, you got that look in your eye, man. You better watch out.
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Minnesota Timberwolves going up against the Los Angeles Lakers. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge. And these two teams are both aggressive, attacking in transition.
Well, you've got to play to your strengths, right? But really, the league in general is looking for early offense. These teams, no different.
And it's a great finish! Oh, my.
Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. And now the Lakers starting group. You've got Hachimura. Prime time. Out of the rafters, he punched it in!
Are you kidding me? Wow, this is how explosive Edwards can be. He finishes with such force at the rim.
Jacks up a three, and he gets it to go. No problem on the three from Primetime. Primetime's got 5.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Bounce pass from Randall. Here's DiVincenzo. Primetime grabs the board. Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
To the middle. Here's McDaniels. The Lakers with the rebound. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Well, when you can build your lead with the second unit on the floor, that makes the game a heck of a lot easier.
Outside, Edwards. Hits it from three-point range. 5 points in the game.
I love how competitive Edwards is. He relishes getting revenge like this.
Hachimura with a screen on DiVincenzo. And that one's good. Hachimura. Hachimura's got his second basket.
Well, look, this is how you want to start every game. 5 for 5. Come on.
Reeves against Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Just a ferocious play by Edwards. Taking the contact, but staying committed to his finish.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Prime time, the pass to Hachimura. He's looking for Hayes and finds him. Hachimura with a screen on DiVincenzo. It's stolen by Randall. DiVincenzo with it. Now defended by Primetime. DiVincenzo finds Edwards. And the foul called on Austin Reeves. That is his first foul of the game. Vanderbilt's checked in for the Lakers. McDaniels with the ball. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game. Just 3 to shoot. His three-pointers off the mark. Lakers leading by 5. Here's Primetime. And the 3 off target. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Over in the corner, Randall. Back to McDaniel. Gobert, the screen. Tries from 10. A nice shot by McDaniel.
Takes a lot of control to hit that mid-ranger, and McDaniels has it.
And standing 6'9", Jaden McDaniels, possessing tremendous length for a perimeter defender.
Yeah, Kevin, and he can really move his feet, too. Jaden McDaniels is clearly one of the best and most versatile perimeter defenders in the league.
DiVincenzo with a screen for Edwards. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
Free throw good, Edwards. We've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And again, the Lakers no good. Timberwolves trail by 7. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Gobert is out there with Randall. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Hachimura, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. Minnesota's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Pass to Randall. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Hayes. Lakers leading by 7. 1:46 left in the first half of basketball. Out left to the wing. Here's Primetime. 10 points for him. 5 to shoot. Connects from three-point range. Primetime's got the lead up to 10 now for the Lakers. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
And that was a tough one. They expected to play well and did, just not well enough.
Yeah, but those are the games you can learn from. You see where you are now and where you need to get to.
Here's primetime. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting at 44%. Pretty reasonable. McDaniels kicks to Randall. Up top, Edwards. Over Reeves. Lakers with the rebound. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
Not a close contest either. The last time they got together, everyone in the rotation played solid, and the bench was the difference.
Yeah, give credit to those guys for playing with such aggressiveness. It makes a huge difference when you get that kind of boost from your second unit.
Randall outside. From the arc. Primetime grabs the board. Lakers leading by 13. Takes a three. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
One-on-one here. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. And so it's Los Angeles in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. Their defense has been active and effective. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Thanks for tuning in.
In terms of efficiency, they've been on point. Incredible execution. I love the way they're playing on both ends.
Yeah. And looking at the players of the... And that concludes...
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
So the Lakers 5 right now. Austin Reeves out there at primetime. Then it's Rui Hachimura. Then it's Jackson Hayes. And it's Connect in at the 3 slot. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Here's primetime. He makes his 9th shot of the game. He has only missed 4.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Austin Reeves went undrafted, but his success comes as no surprise to him. He says, "I've always felt like I belong." It goes back to childhood. His mom once asked him, "Is this confidence or cockiness?" And he told her, "You're basically kind of the same thing." Kevin, back to you.
That's something else. Undaunted. Hey, David, thank you. Edwards, no good.
They've come out a little cold after that halftime break. Just 1 of 5 from the field to start the third quarter.
Primetime, and he uses the glass on the layup. Primetime's got 8 here in the quarter.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Back to DiVincenzo. to McDaniels. The 3-ball. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Now here's DiVincenzo. Guarded close. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. The 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. DiVincenzo's got his first 3 points of the game. And one thing the Lakers are so adept at, Greg, inverting their sets to have different players start the action. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And the defense of the Timberwolves stand as good as it gets.
Well, Kevin, they can compete with anyone when it comes to size, not just up front, but on the wings. They're long and athletic, but it all comes down to execution, and they get it done.
The first free throw is good. And a few years back, the NBA coach decided to change how they do take fouls. It appears it's had the impact they wanted, don't you think?
I certainly do, Kevin. I thought it...
Timberwolves making a change here. McDaniels checked in. The Lakers also making some changes. Hachimura is checked in for Vanderbilt. Austin Reeves comes in for Goodwin. And Primetime subbed in for Gabe Vincent. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Julius Randle is out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Stolen by Connect. And that one is hammered home.
And you like to see that from Connect. Found the man with a better look.
And Minnesota has possession. They trail by 1. Outside Edwards. Over Reeves. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Connects. Got 4 rebounds in this game. Fires the 3. And it's Primetime missing.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
Mr. Gobert. Back to McDaniels. Gobert the screen. Fires the 3. They get it back. Randall from outside. Drains it from beyond the arc. Randall's got the lead up to 2 now for the Timberwolves.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Edwards against Reeves. Right block shot. Goes back up. Edwards can't hit.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
And that one misses.
Well, Connect started his NBA journey at a community college. Grew 3 inches while he was there. Eventually transferred to a major program and turned himself into a first-round pick.
To the paint. DiVincenzo kicks to Edwards. Edwards with another miss.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Primetime's shot is good.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Edwards dishes to McDaniels. Randle outside. Gobert the pass to Randle. Good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And how about Randle coming up clutch? Wow, this guy has ice in his veins.
Here's Primetime. Five on the clock. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Drills it from outside.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
An uphill climb. They need everything to break their way.
Well, I'm sure they'll run a play they believe in. If it works, I say try for the steal, and if you don't get it, immediate foul.
"36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Edwards.
Wow, these are the moments that Edwards lives for. He is dynamite in the clutch.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. So he comes up empty, missing both.
It looks like he was a little tight on the line that time. Could have and should have closed it out.
McDaniels dishes to Randall. Second chance shot. Lakers with the rebound. 22 is their biggest lead. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So it gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Great composure there. Calmly knocks them down to put this game out of reach.
And the Timberwolves call time here. They're behind by 5. And what's their best move at this point?
Looking for a quick shot, trying to extend the game.
Yeah, and then they have to foul quickly and hope for some misses at the line.
DiVincenzo can't hit it. And an intentional foul right there. First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game. And so Los Angeles takes the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. With Stan Van Gundy, Greg.
MP, question and answer.
Let's go with Michelle.
MP, how did you manage to win this game without 2 of your best players?
Fans pay good money for these tickets, and we're not going to quit just because we're...
That's what I'm talking about.
I told you. Once you make the starting lineup, we're in the endorsement game. great choice.
Yo, I cannot believe I'm getting paid to... Yo, I appreciate all this, man. You putting in work, bro.
Come on, man. That's what you pay me for. This ain't no charity. I'm here to help you maximize your brand. Nothing left on the table.
Hey, respect, man.
Yeah.
I appreciate...